This is the Summoner's Rift, the map of one of the biggest games on the planet, and I built it in Minecraft Hardcore. This was by far the biggest project I've ever worked on, and it took ages to build. It all starts where we left off, with me standing right here. If I wanted to do this whole Rift in Minecraft thing, I needed to level up my tools, while also trying to stay alive. Because I only have one life. What could possibly go wrong? The plan is to get to the Nether as fast as possible. Get blaze rods, ender pearls, eyes of ender, do end stuff, and start building the map. That is, if I even figure out where to begin. Anyway, those are problems for later. Hey.
I'm in danger!
I had to be careful, yet for some reason I still went exploring. Which was not smart. Not smart at all. The game had decided to give me a wake-up call. This was hardcore, and I had to change plan. My armor was not fit to go to the Nether safely, and I also got bored of my Minecraft skin, so... much better. It's been so long since I last did this. Oh. You can't tell me that doesn't look like a sphinx. It definitely does. I guess this means I'm close. Time to end. Don't worry, buddy, I'll revive you. Someday. Oh, this will make things so much easier. I need to get it enchanted though, this thing breaks fast. I'm kidding, I know I need enchanted books. It's almost night, so I'm gonna wait a bit and then search for someone I can turn into a villager. There you go, buddy. No. Hello, villager. Finally. We got another one for the unbreaking book. Hopefully this one is a bit faster. Yep, this is gonna take ages again. Oh, lovely. This is my favorite part of the game. You know what? I'm just gonna use 2 unbreaking 2 books. I'm done with this. Mending is nice, but I need an EXP farm to actually use it. I looked up how to get on the Nether roof so I can connect my portal to the end portal, because I'll make this farm in the end. Okay. Trap, lever, 2 TNT, and then... Nice. I did make the EXP farm and even a creeper farm, but I lost some footage, so here's a screenshot. Moving on from my mistakes, it was time to get started on gathering the materials. I also needed a place to store everything I already had, and would get for the project later on, and for that I chose this island, which I flattened for some dirt and stone. Now it just looks ugly. I made this little centerpiece for the map. From here, the first thing I want to do is make a quick layout of the map, just edges and stuff. This is where one of the fountains will be. These are the places where players spawn and can buy items. Okay, since the outline is now in place, I can get started on the mid lane. I want all of this dirt to be grass. Might add some rooted dirt for the texture though. Google told me that spawns under an azalea tree. Did I say that right? Doesn't matter, I found one. And these flower leaves look nice. Ooh, this is cool. Hello there, wanna come with me? Wait, why isn't it? Oh yeah, I need a bucket. I feel like I'm disrupting the entire ecosystem. First I steal inhabitants and now I'm destroying the plant life. I got back to the surface and found an abandoned village, which I calmly stripped of everything it had. Alright, back to work. I built these 4 pillars that show the entrances to the river. The river separates the blue and red side of the map. So far, all of this looks decent, but if I ever want to finish this build, I need to step up my game. So yeah, let's get that going. These little indicators mark where the turrets will be later on, but I think I might actually add them as one of the last things, because they'll be tricky. It's probably best if I just add more of the platform, so I gain a bit more perspective on what can go where. Now I have these 4 spaces I need to fill with dirt. I'm gonna use a different technique for each space and see which one is the fastest. Good to know. I think it's time to get started on the foundations for the 2 bases. Alright, that's one platform, just have to correct some tiny miscalculations. And build a second base platform. Progress was being made, and I was happy. But then these guys came back, causing me to get a bit backtracked. I'm sorry villagers, but I want a totem. I have more trouble with skeletons. These guys are easy. Nope, I take that back. Ooh, yes! Why does it say defeat? Does that mean all the villagers are dead, or did I just take too long to defeat them? Yep, I think all of them died. Whoops. Oh. I made my totem look like a cool little gold version of me and resumed my work on the rift. As you can see, I've started making more outlines of where the terrain is going to be, and although it might look like I have no idea of what I'm doing, which is the case as demonstrated by me already losing my totem by flying into the ground an entire half hour after I got it, I did manage to get it to look alright after a few attempts. Also, now that I knew where the river would be, I placed the dirt underground everywhere else. And then I added all the terrain markers. Anyway, I'm as good as completely out of materials, so I'll have to fix that first. Wait, why is there a random swamp tree in the desert? Probably need a lot of logs too for the fake trees. That's only a little bit of what I need. I still had to get some stuff, but I got bored, so I decided to work on the sides of the bases. And then I just continued gathering resources. Oh sh**. Hey, leave me alone, man. I just want some shroom lights. Nom 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 nom. How do you like that, huh? Oh no, your child. Think twice before messing with me next time. Now I could just build a rift in Minecraft Hardcore, but I like going the extra mile. So I'll be getting its mobs too, and for the rift scuttlers that live in the river, I chose turtles. For the red buff, I'll use donkeys. For the wolves, I got wolves. And I bred some frogs for the grumps. One of my favorites. I mean, seriously, look at this thing. Just genius. The blue buffs will be iron golems, and chickens will be chickens, of course. Side note, tadpoles are also really cool. Good addition, Mojang. Okay, but enough gathering of blocks and animals. My plan was to complete all sides of the map, as shown in red, and then make my way towards the river, jungle, bases, and lanes later. The rift itself was turning out great, but the river was just a tier running through the middle, so I got to work on that next. And I did, with the warp blocks I collected earlier. This water blazing looks so satisfying, but god is it annoying. Alright, both sides are now watered up, so I can now add the bushes. There. Perfect. I know you've seen me start this build less than half an hour ago, but for me seeing this progress is really cool. Next step are the 4 jungle quadrants, let's go! I'm awful at making these tiny trees. Like, it's actually sad. Oh, they're back. Would you care for a flower, my good sir? Not fond of flowers. Got it. There's too much green on the ground everywhere, so I'm gonna use a shovel to get some paths going. And that should be the last one. And then some grass for the bushes. Looks kinda good, not gonna lie. I am out of bone meal. Just thought of something, I can use bone meal to get these little patches of grass and flowers. And it'll probably look a lot better if I do this everywhere. Okay, this is good. Like I'm actually walking in the real rift. Another idea I had is getting some seaweed and seagrass to add some more life to the river. Maybe I should have made the river deeper, but in-game the water is very shallow, so at least it's realistic. Shaders really make this look so much better. Damn. Okay, this is where the sand I got comes in. I want to make blue and red concrete powder for the bases, but I still don't have enough flowers. Do have bone meal though. Okay, I'm gonna make light blue dye. Don't know how many, but I need powder for about... Yeah, I'll just make this. Can always make more. There we go, perfect. I'm also gonna get some crimson and warped wood for color accents. Another thing I just thought of, we need a lot of gold. Towers have gold marking on their armor in the game, and I was planning on using raw gold blocks, but those aren't exactly cheap. Guess I gotta go mining then. Let's hope this is actually enough. And then the last thing I need is wool for flags that will be hanging in the bases. Never mind, the last thing I actually needed was andesite. I had everything I needed now, so I was really motivated to get this done. It was finally time to get started on the bases. Imagine if I just forget to light up all these fire beacons everywhere. Gotta add some more texture to the ground. And make these weird gravestone monument things. They look weird, but oh well. This looks alright, I guess. Psst. If you enjoyed the video so far, would you please do me a favor by liking and subscribing? I'm so close to hitting 100 subs. Grass and flowers, grass and flowers. I love walking through it with shaders. Looks so cool. Oh, I still gotta clean up some stuff. This was one of the first things I built too. Don't feel like doing the chest now though. I'll get rid of those later. I still haven't made the fountain, or the place where players spawn, so I'm doing that now. And done. Doesn't look as good as I'd hoped, but I really tried, so yeah. Okay. Now it's time to get all these guys to the rift. Hello, Iron Golem. Welcome to your new home. This might actually take a bit. And he's running away. Nice. This looks so stupid. They're so small. Yeah, I'll have to wait for these to grow up before I can place them in their spot. Would you look at that? The quote-unquote rep buffs are the ones giving me trouble. There. Now, please don't try to jump off of anything. The wolves will be nice though, right guys? Yeah, good puppies. There you go. Boop. Now stay. I don't really like this underground, so I'm changing that for rooted dirt. Okay, the little froggo has grown up, so he'll get to play Gromp now. There. Now how do I make sure you stay here and don't start jump? Yeah. Exactly. And eventually, the Rift Scuttlers decided to hatch as well. With them swimming around, it is now done. My version of the Summoner's Rift in Minecraft Hardcore. It took some time, but damn, was it worth it.